Hey!
Do you think... Do you think...
You've done me a great service.
That was talent. I'm final.
Quite intriguing. Thank you. I've learned. Making strides.
It's start. I appreciate.
I have a question. I see. Thank you.
안녕하세요. 키키키윽 어서세요.
I'm counting on you. You can count on me. Pretty good job, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, I understand now.
제 펠릭스 무쌍 보실래요? 아니 레벨이 왜 이래? 보여주세요. 키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키 아, 그러네. 레벨이 저기서 보이네요.
I suppose I wasn't
아니,
ready.
이 빡대가리. 키키키키키키키키키키읒. 오늘은 펠릭스가 애쉬를 쩔해줄 거예요. 오. 근데 이거 스킬이 멸살 좋은 건가요? 멸살 설명 좀 볼 수 있을까요? 뭔가 루나틱 이런 곳에서 고인물이 쓸 것 같은 그런 괜찮은 것 같은데요. 근데 기술 높으면 어차피 크리 뜨니까 굳이 넣을 필요는 없을지도. 그쵸? 넹. 이지 모드라. 가보자고. 가보자고.
I'll cut through.
It was meant to be.
필살 무슨 일? 소드 마스터라니까요.
One to remember.
그냥 덤 그 자체. 근데 그 수치 어디서 보셨어요? 아, 저기 뜨는구나. 키키키키키키키키키키키키. 환승님 하이.
Alright.
안녕하세요.
One to remember.
안녕하세요.
I just eat.
활도 잘 쏴요 우리의.
You haven't earned my pity. You fought well. Pointless. Alright, next. It was meant to be. I still need to. One to remember. It was meant to be. You haven't earned my pity. I understand. All right, next. I'll keep moving. You haven't earned my pity. You fought well.
이지. 이지.
I'll cut through. Too slow. Alright, next.
I'm your girl. I won't back down. And nobody's fool.
Is that all? One to remember. Sorry. You fought well. I fight. I just...
You're so on top of it.
It was meant to be.
You can do it!
You haven't earned my pity.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
Pointless.
아, 왜 이렇게 디테일스
어서오세요.
It was meant to be. Alright, next. Boring. much closer. I'm getting closer to my goal.
오, 격투가 좋아 보이네요.
I'm sorry. I'll protect it.
활 다 배우면 동맥 깡패 펠릭스 합니다. 키키키키키키키키키키. 일 1회차 때 펠릭스 격투로 키웠었어요. 오,
You have
격투도
earned my pity.
괜찮은가요? 땡.
You're done.
그냥 펠릭스가
It had to be done.
아케인 듯 합니다. 맞아요. 키키키키키키으. 게임을 노잼으로 만드는 주범.
One to remember.
키키키키키키키큐. 혼자
Can't afford to lose.
파이어 엠블렘 펠릭스 무쌍 찍고 있어요. 리얼. 전혀 과장이 아닌
I'm just not there yet.
저 활캐 부관 추격 처음 보는데. 애쉬 코딱지 던지는 거 웃기네요. 키키키키키키 코딱지 키키키읍.
Close one.
You fought well. I just...
My, thank you so much.
I am grateful. I have gratitude.
Thanks so much.
I... th-
Now to keep polishing my skills.
Here I am. Oh, that aroma. My feet. I thank you. Not bad. What? I see. Yes. Wait a minute.
아니 얘. 검에 미친 쉬운 남자 아니었나요?
Thanks for your hospitality.
키키키키키키키키키키읍. 선택지 왜 이래?
Done.
All that work was worth it.
Some new insight.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
아니 이거 강습 실뱅 개웃기다. 강습 박탈해야 하는 거 아닌가요? 이놈 이거 탱커도 아닌데 키키키키키키키키키키키읍 창술과 독기술과 하등 상관없는 내용. 기빠 화기애애 그래서 그런지 참가자 목록에 펠릭스 같은 놈 없음. 아. 아나키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키 납득하시는 거 개웃김. 실뱅이 일빠따인 것더러 웃겨요. 키키키키키키키키키키키키키읒 기빠. 아네트. 아빠 말 안 듣네. 키키키키키키키키키키키키키읒 실뱅 저놈. 선생이 여자라 가는 거 아니에요? 리얼. 한정. 난이도 높을수록 회복약이 중요하더라고요. 특효약 소중. 펠릭스가 벌어다준 금괴 27개. 와우. 아니 이거 사기네요. 이거 버프 걸어놓고 반격 띄우면 좀비 아닌가요? 안와 좀비 유.
We will see it done.
한정 못 참지. 키키키키키키키키읒. 하 이 빡대갈.
I suppose I wasn't ready.
의구. 운 천천히 오세요.
I am grateful.
Having received the Kingdom Army's plea for aid, Rodrigue has agreed to provide soldiers. In order to meet up with their reinforcements, the Kingdom Army sets out for Aelel, the Valley of Torment.
This valley isn't a place I'd care to return to.
After the chilliness of Fargus, I can't seem to adjust to this extreme heat.
Historically, there have been battles whose outcomes were determined in part by the climate. You can't argue that this heat isn't a factor.
In conditions like these, who knows what will become of our morale.
Professor, be honest. How are you holding up?
털옷을 벗어 이놈들아. 제트
Monks once used this area as an
키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키kikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikiki
hell was born of the goddess's rage. If you believe the legends, this valley is evidence of the goddess's judgment, passed on humanity for its corruption. The forest that once
남극도
covered the
속옷만
surrounding area
입으면
was
추워.
burnt to ash by a pillar of light that descended from the heavens. That legend fueled belief in a place of torment between our world and the next, where one's sins are purified in the cleansing flames.
Nonsense. Sins are not so easily washed away.
Indeed, and there are no accounts of such a place in Scripture. Yet those who
디미트리.
cannot face their own sins have no
담배 하나
choice but
봐요.
to cling to the idea.
I just don't think I can take this heat anymore. I think I'm starting to
키키키키키키큐.
see things. Near those mountains over there. Is it just me? Or is there a group of people
할머니랑
gathered
같이
there?
살고 있는데
No,
디미트리
seem you are
목소리
not hallucinating
듣고
after all. Are those Rodrigue soldiers? No, but their banner
하라방
is that
밖에
of...
사는감 이러시더라고요.
Can't be.
That is House Rose banner.
안와.
They curried favor with that witch and sold out Fargus.
We messed up. There must have been a spy among us. Will you have us meet them in battle, or wait for Rodrigue to arrive?
There is only one option. How kind of them to save us the trouble of killing them later.
스파이 어몽 어스.
Never call those traitors our allies again. That banner belongs to the Grey Lion. It's a waste of breath to exchange
저
words with one
싸가지
such as
없는
him.
놈.
His Highness is correct. He is not an opponent whom we can expect to negotiate
선생한테
with.
무슨 말버릇이야오.
Prepare for the attack!
I can master this power. I'll prove it.
가라 열쇠 따게.
The Valley of Torment. Perhaps a good place to finish off my life as a knight. Only if that puny force of children is able to kill me, of course. That man who raises the Lion's flag, Lord Gwendol. He is an elder knight who serves House Rowe. Gwendol would, without thought, fight any battle if ordered. There is no chance of negotiating with him.
조금만 있으면 반
Hail is a
100레벨
deadly
소드마스터가
place.
있는데
Flames burst from the ground with no warning. Sane people usually avoid it.
So the flames of torment burn your sins, your life, your everything. If you wish to spare yourself the goddess's wrath, tread lightly.
I'm your girl.
Thanks for helping.
I'll comply. Eventually, I too will fall. I've improved.
I'll cut through. All right, next.
What's my strategy?
Pointless.
저 잠깐 나갔다 올게요.
Obvious.
네네.
All talk and no action. I need to put this to. See you in the eternal flames. Is that it? Charge!
One to remember.
Atone for your sins. talk and no action. With each rush. Genius. That would work.
You fought well.
See you in the eternal flames. All talk and no action. That won't work. Time to play. That's your best. Too weak for this world.
I really get. It was meant to be.
I am sorry.
Time to play. That's your best.
All right, next.
So Cornelia has planted spies even inside Garreg Mach.
The Shield of Fargus has appeared. We can expect more out of him than the young ones.
Ready when you are.
You were ready.
My orders?
I'm grateful. I shouldn't strain myself.
At your service.
Thanks.
Put me in there.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Need to pull my... One to remember. I'll keep moving.
This'll get him.
You fought well. I...
No, not before that woman's blood is spilled.
응?
in that one.
잠깐 한눈판 사이에 누가 죽는 소리가 들렸는데 펠릭스는 저렇게 놔도 살던데. 설마 디미트리? 안와 펠릭스를 기준으로 삼으시면 유키키키키키키키키키키을 와 펠릭스 자기 아빠가 로드릭인데 오랜만에 만나도 지원회화가 없어요. 그니깐요.
Pointless.
That all? It was meant to be.
I've made it.
Does a well? I am Gwendol.
아잠깐만. 저의 죽으면 보물상자 키키키키키키키키키키키을 안 된다. 안 된다.
I'm sorry. I can't. Too slow. Watch and learn.
잘한다 잘해. 힘내줘. 어라. 아니 아버지. 아니 아버님. 아니 이걸 사네. 펠릭스 니가 키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키 어우 씨. 진짜 보물상자 못 가는 줄 알고.
Be careful.
Not quite ready to die.
It's starting to...
Sorry.
슥. 안 돼. 살아라. 너는
Winning is what matters.
못생겼지만 보물상자가 아름다워서 까야
What
한다.
cost?
살아라. 개웃기다.
Keep steady.
Apologies.
Do not think poorly of me.
헉헉. 손에 땀을 쥐게 하는 디미트리, 너 누구 편이야? 키키키키키키키키키키. 코디
This
게임이네요.
could turn the tides. There's
더워서 땀나는
Appreciate it.
실망. 키키키키키키키키키키. 영혼의 맞다이. 가보자고.
So I have found a place to die. Young ones, I thank you.
It is the way of knights to follow their master's orders.
It's been too long, Your Highness. But try to temper your joy, will you? This is a war, after all.
To say such a thing at a time like this, you have not changed one bit.
Don't let looks deceive you. I've had a rough go of it ever since I crossed blades with those traitors in Ferdiad. When I heard you'd been executed, I rushed there as fast as I could, blind with fury. When I got there, I was fed some garbage about not being able to see your body. The next thing I knew, I was gripping my blade and... Gilbert, you have done well to locate His Highness. I am truly grateful. And you, I have you to thank as well. Well, we are in your debt. I will repay you for this someday, I swear it. And you, Felix, you have also done well to bring His Highness here.
키키키키키키키키키키키.
Tell us all you know, Rodrigue.
아
I'm afraid
진짜.
there's not much to tell. You are aware that the western
아빠랑
region of the
성격
kingdom was taken
진짜.
by the Empire, correct?
키키키키.
Yes, so I've heard. They're now calling it the Fargus Dukedom or some nonsense.
If you know that much, then the rest won't take long. Enemy or not, it's undeniable that Cornelia's plan was nothing short of genius. After seizing power, she invited the Imperial army to Ferdiad. There she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. Because of that, we were forced to
제가
act
타임
defensively.
영어로
And now we're
플레이하는
being
이유가
forced into a difficult battle. She's been controlling the situation all along.
So that's been the witch's plan from the start.
허거스 공국이라고 한글로 번역되어 있잖아요.
Your Highness, Ferdiad is in a terrible state right now. The tyranny is unbearable, and so the rebellions are endless. Refugees starve to death in the streets.
그런데 공국이 영어로
If I may
들어보시면
speak freely, Your Highness,
듀크라고 하는데
we should change course for Ferdiad and take down those traitors before we embark to Enbar.
There's no time for that. We must annihilate Enbar before all else.
Think this through. I understand wanting to destroy the
이
Empire
자기가
and the
계승권이
Emperor.
없고
I want
는
that so much,
왕자가
Your Highness.
아닌
But which is more important, the dead or the living?
Silence!
No, Dmitri. You will hear me out.
Are you asking me? Asking the dead to forgive that woman?
No, I would not ask that of you.
군주가
What I am
부유한
asking
귀족
is that you
자기라는
allow us to
뜻이거든요.
prioritize the kingdom capital over the imperial capital for now. As Lambert's close and trusted friend, I am confident that he would advise the same.
영문판으로
Do not
하면
dare
이런
put words in the
디테일이
mouths of the dead.
좋더라고요.
They are your words alone, even if you borrow their lips. Until I offer up that woman's head, Father will remain a slave to his lingering regret and hatred. Even now he suffers. It is ceaseless. As we waste time with idle chatter, his suffering continues.
There she reorganized her troops and then sent soldiers to hunt me down. You are my king, our king. Wherever you lead, we will follow. But Your Highness, there are those who take up their sword in the name of revenge and yet along the way lose the strength and composure to follow through. You would do well to bear that in mind. Ah, I nearly forgot. Take this, Your Highness. The time has come for it to be wielded by its true master.
Eretvar, the hero's relic once wielded by my father.
The very same. I managed to steal it back from one of Cornelia's underlings in Ferdiad.
Understated as ever, Father. It must have been a true struggle to get it back.
I am grateful, my friend.
Gilbert, Professor, may I request something of you? I wish to fight at your side.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
I expected it would come to this, so I left those matters to my younger brother. He has my complete
안와
faith.
유
I
말버릇.
must keep my promise to our fallen king, to my dear friend.
해류나
A very old one. I swore it nearly 10 years ago.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory? Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
아니 이거 한글판이 잘못했네. 키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키 키키키키키키.
Senile already, old man? Who will protect our territory?
Now then, Your Highness, let's destroy the Empire together. My men and I will spare no effort.
K
I pray that you are
펠릭스.
right, and that this will save the kingdom.
아니, 영문판은 그냥 팩트 폭력기인데. 한글 번역. 후레자식 됐어요.
Our orders are to capture Enbar by striking the enemy's stronghold directly. How familiar are you with the geography of Fodlan? The kingdom and the empire are separated by the impassable Ogma Mountains. Legend has it that Saint Seros once crossed over those mountains to fight against the fell king Nemesis. But don't fool yourself. Leading a large army over such steep mountains would be near impossible.
In order to infiltrate the Empire, we have no choice but to go around the mountains, either to the east or to the west.
Yes, I agree. The Alliance is currently split in two. Those who stand with the Empire and those who are against it. Leading the Imperial faction is House Gloucester, while House Regan leads those who oppose. We should take advantage of their internal conflict and proceed east along the mountains until we reach the Great Bridge of Myrddin in Alliance territory.
아, 너무 재밌다.
The Aramid River divides Alliance and Empire territory. There are many large bridges that cross it. However, the Great Bridge of Myrddin is by far the largest, and it is also closest to the monastery. I believe you crossed that bridge 5 years ago on your journey to the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. I'm afraid it's a possibility, but it's still more practical than passing through the west.
Perhaps our next move should be to contact House Regan and request their cooperation. Claude of House Regan is the leader of the Alliance and is firmly against the Empire. They are the enemy of our enemy. In other words, hopefully, a friend.
Are you suggesting that we ask House Regan to engage the Gloucester soldiers?
I am. If we take the bridge, then House Gloucester will no longer be able to receive support from the Empire. There's no way a man as wise as Claude would refuse our request.
And once we manage to capture the Great Bridge and gain a foothold into the Empire,
then we cross Gronder Field and head south toward Enbar.
But if we get attacked from both sides, we'll have to fight people from the Alliance, won't we?
Speaking of House Gloucester, I wonder how Lawrence is holding up.
If we meet him again, it will probably be as enemies. To be honest, I'd rather avoid seeing him altogether.
If you do not wish to kill familiar faces, do not tarry over the corpses of the dead.
안 와.
Good advice.
킬.
Prepare yourselves. It is time to steal
뒤통수
your
보고
souls for the task at hand.
때리라고. 끼빠 그런 식이면 아빠 뒤통수도 애한테 뭘 가르친 거야 펠릭스 유. 때리겠다. 리으리응. 아 디미트리는 때릴 아버지가 없어서 그런 거냐고. 안 와. 키키키키키키키키키키키키읒. 펠릭스 진짜 골 때리네요. 실뱅이 가장 머리 아픈 것 같이 보이는데 페이크고. 펠릭스가 청사자반 문제아예요. 실뱅 의외로 정상적인 편. 맞아요. 가짜
Part
광지.
2. Azure
광기.
Moon. Lone Moon. The Rose-Colored River.
디미트리와 펠릭스 문제아 투탑.
The Kingdom Army meets with Rodrigue in Aelel, the Valley of Torment. With the strength of House Fraldarius on their
괜히
side, the
사이가
time
안
to
좋은
invade
게
the
아님.
Empire is finally at hand.
동족을 알아보는 디미트리 보고 느낀 게 츤데레도 과하면 병이라는 거예요. 키키키키키키키키키키읒.
Even though it's in ruins, in some strange way, this monastery never truly changes, does it? I studied at the Officers' Academy when I was young. Those memories come rushing back whenever I return. What are you doing here at this hour anyway? It's the same for me. Perhaps you'll allow me to join you. Much appreciated.
아버님 얘기가 중요한 게 아니고 아드님 인성이
I keep
키키키키키키키키키
recalling my eldest son. He was quite gifted. In fact, he was appointed a
아들
knight at the
이야기하시네.
age of 15. I still vividly remember the day he was granted a sword from His Majesty. Dead. He was killed 9 years ago in Dusker. All that returned of him that day were his sword and his armor. After it happened, I said something horrible to Felix. He's hated me ever since, and I don't blame him. No matter how much you grieve, the dead will never return. No magic in the world can bring them back. That's why their memory clings to the living like a curse. The more they were loved, the tighter their hold, and the more suffering they cause. I fear I am not a strong enough man to scold His Highness for his foolishness. Since this war began, we've seen countless generals, soldiers, and citizens die.
저
It never gets
로드리
easier.
공략하고 싶어요.
Professor, I entrust the young prince and
되나요?
the future of
안 와.
Fargus to you.
유후 키키키키키키키키키키
You are a brave one, aren't you? One worthy of leading the Church of Seros, I dare say. You should know that I have no intention of insisting
헬릭스가
that you
아들이
take back
돼버리는
Furiat. All I ask is that you continue to rein in Dimitri's manic desire for revenge.
로드리 공략 진짜 못하나요?
Now then, we have received
네.
House Regan's consent.
유
All that's left is for us to depart. If we make it through Gloucester territory and across the Great Bridge of Murden,
DLC
we'll be in
사도
Empire
없나요?
territory.
유
You are not
네,
afraid, are you?
유 유죄남 실감이 안 난다.
No need to worry. Don't you underestimate the power of my soldiers.
약간 로드리
I'm glad you were the one to lead the Blue Lion House, Professor.
나이 든 담원 생각나서 눈이 가요. 그러실 것 같았어요. 제가 생각하는 단발머리에 키키키키키키키키키읒 부합합니다.
May my song reach the goddess in the sky.
Is this
샤미아도
necessary? I'll sing if I must.
너무 이뻐요. 눔나 난발 단발케 취향이 소나무이신 편 유
This will do.
누누구세요? 퍼거스는 진짜 북부대공의 땅. 속 썩이지 말고 이번에는 붙자. 두근두근. 지금 3번인가 실패했거든요. 73%인데 기적의 확률. 오. 드디어. 이지? 시시하다기엔. 죽을래? 너 3번이나 떨어졌거든.
Hi.
죽을래? 키키키키키키키키키키키키키. 아버님. 자기야.
Even after all these decades, the academy hasn't changed a bit.
잘생기고 성격
I
좋은
remember it well
유죄남.
even now. I used to sneak out of lectures with Lambert almost every day. I suppose this is not the time for an old man's nostalgia. We have received approval from House Regan. We should set out as soon as you're ready.
근데 로드릭. 조금만 더 늙은 모습이었으면 간지 폭발이었을 것 같은데 여기 중년은 주름이 보톡스 관리받는 연예인처럼 팽팽해요. 길베르트는 걔가 누구더라요? 아네트 아버지. 아. 길베르트는 제가 탱커를 잘 못 다뤄서 그런지 제가 굴리면 성능이 똥이더라고요. 그래서 호감도 하락했어요. 아네트랑 길베르트 외전을 목표는 중. 안와 유.
여기 왜 이렇게
소라님
조용한데요?
하이. 안녕하대요.
아, 채팅으로 하고 계세요. 그냥 쉬어요. 나도 게임해야지. 와, 여자로 보니까 뭔가 이상해.
Being here brings back all the days I spent as they were truly pensioned out.
오, 영어 듣기 편.
아.
영어 듣기 평가다.
초랑님 이거 들으실 거면
응?
아니 초랑님이 아니었지. 샤님이랑 계속 헷갈림. 안와. 샤님 이거 일본판으로 바꿔드릴까요 할랬는데 제가 영판으로 듣고 싶어서 키키키키키키.
아니 그럼 뭐지 이 답정.
전
답정.
상관없어요. 힐.
이미 답은 정해져 있었다.
오히려
영판.
신선해서 좋음. 그쵸. 저도 그래서 일판으로 들을 때 신선했어요. 카시들끼리 뭐 하는 거야?
Grendel made the ultimate sacrifice in service of House Rowe. I understand that feeling.
안와
I'd do
카시들이래
anything for
유.
Lady Rhea. I'm surprised. I didn't peg you as the kind of... At any rate, it's up to the individual how to demonstrate loyalty.
The Aramid River separates the Empire and Alliance. It's the largest river in Fodlan. Sometimes it'll flood when there's lots of rain, but at least the land gets some extra water.
아 근데 카스파르가 은근 스토리에서 중요한 내용 많이 알려줘요. 영입 안 했으면 덜 재밌을 뻔했어요.
그나저나 환승님도 있었잖아.
The Aramid River, sometimes it'll flood when there's lots of rain, but at least the
환승님,
land gets some extra
뒤에
water.
소설 보고 있어요. 소속감 디코 하고 계셔요.
그렇구나. 영혼 보관하고 계시구나.
추천해드릴까요?
What's this?
이거 되게 재밌다.
What's it? What's it? What's it? What's it?
뭘 추천을 해요?
What's it? What's this? What's this? What's it? What's it? What's it?
리디벨이요.
What's it? Yeah, that's it.
분실 물관공.
What's it? What's it?
아 뭐야 환승님이었구나.
What's it? 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 What's it?
지금 환승님 뭐 보고 계신데요?
The Aramid River, sometimes it'll at least land gets some extra.
대체 무슨 재밌는 벨 소설을 읽고 계신 거예요?
이 소설에는 흑막이 없습니다.
아, 한순간 제목이 아니고 뭔 갑자기 내용부터 시작하는 줄.
The pan smoking.
Mercedes, what's going on? My eyes, I can barely breathe.
아, 소설 읽긴
Oh,
해야 돼.
Ash, I'm so glad you're
좀
here.
제 취향이라서
Cooking's not going very well at all.
What did you put in there?
장랩 다달리는 중.
I used some of this spice, that seasoning, and the herbs on the top shelf. Then I started frying it in oil.
That explains it. We use that herb for smoke bombs. Just turn the heat off and cover the pan.
Oh no, the people in the dining hall don't look so good.
Sorry, everybody. Could we
아니
clear out the dining hall for a
약간
few minutes, please?
실컷 뛰는데 각커 두 명이 포타 주고받는 거 보는
Well, some folks were a
기분이에요.
little annoyed, but at least we got the place cleared out. It's a good thing no one mistook all that smoke for an attack. That could have been a disaster.
내가 왜를 방송이 됐어.
I always mess everything up.
No, it's my fault.
맞아요,
I should have taught
키키키우.
you which herbs to avoid.
한승은 다른
Don't blame
친구인 줄.
yourself.
5년
I just
뒤에요.
need to figure out how to
벌써
do it right the
5년이나
next time.
지났어요?
Next
뭐야
time,
터미님 미래에서 오셨어요?
you still
이건
want to try
제가
again,
원래
even
하던-
after all that.
Of course. If I didn't, that would
디미트리
just be a waste of
파일이에요.
everything you taught me.
뭐
I
그렇겠죠.
guess that's true.
나중에 그리고
If you
또
quit every time you
선생님이
made a mistake,
추천해준
then
저거
you'd never
제목
learn.
샤이니소는
적어놨다가
에델가르트.
That's a great point.
적어놨다가 저거 나중에 봐요.
Maybe my mistake was frying
이거
it in oil.
15금인데
아 아쉽다. 괜찮아요 그래도.
신이견 구금임.
아니, 어? 15급인데 신이 어떻게
kitsu.
If I had boiled
아,
it
그게
instead,
아주
근데 진짜
아니야.
이거
Boiling, huh?
리디에서
Yeah,
검열한
that'd be
먹나?
fine.
Great! I'm gonna get this right next time
이걸
for
안
sure.
하네.
아, 맞아. 토리님, 저 왜 그거 뭐지? 베스타 그거 조금 해봤는데, 아니, 다른 애들 호감 겁나 잘 올라가는데.
키키키키키키.
아니, 호감이 막 올라가거든요? 근데 호감이 올라가는 대신 우리 주인공의 멘탈만 깎이고 있어. 이거 맞는 거임?
전 근데 그거 멘탈 관리 쉽던데
진짜요?
다들 어려워하시네요.
아니 특히 그 뭐지 토미님이 제일 눈여겨봤던 그 서혜성이란 친구랑 대화하는데 그 친구랑 대화할 때마다 걔는 호감도가 올라가거든요. 근데 걔랑 대화할 때마다 걔 호감도가 올라갈수록 주인공의 멘탈이 깎여. 뭐지 이거? 대화를
그거.
하면 안 될 것 같아.
담원 비위 맞춰주는 티모시. 키키키키키키키키키키키키키읒.
주인공 멘탈이 너무 약해요.
그거 멘탈 관리가 다른 캐릭터 대화하면 올라가던가요?
응, 올라갈 때도 있었네요.
거기서 깎이고 다른 애들 선택지 잘 고르면 호감도랑 멘탈 관리 다 되더라고요.
맞아요. 잘하면 되더라고요.
그래서 그거 빡 집중해서 해야 해요, 은근.
Do you know this legend, Ingrid? It's about the Battle of Fodlan's Throat.
Oh, yes. I know it like the
이
hilt of my sword.
포켓몬이 제일 마음에
With so many
안정돼요.
valiant knights appearing in this story, I couldn't help but wonder which was your favorite. I really like this one, the one in the middle, the knight who stands in defense of the Duke.
Such a wonderful knight. One of my favorites as well.
That makes sense. He's so noble and virtuous. In fact, he kind of reminds me of you.
I... Thank you. You remind me of him as well. You're
어머.
honest, as is he.
아 잠깐 잘못
No,
봤.
I'm nowhere near as great. Maybe someday. Maybe if we work hard together, we can both become knights as glorious as the one in this story.
Together, yes. Now wouldn't that be something? If only we could.
Huh?
Ash, the legends are exactly that. Legends. They're not indicative of real life. The cards we are dealt are what they are. We can work with what we have, but we can't change what's in our hand.
What's that supposed to mean?
I long to serve His Highness as a knight. The sort of knight that legends are written about. But I was born bearing a crest, and with that comes responsibility. Whether I like it or not, I am the last hope of House
아씨 우리
Galatea.
아니 이안이
I am
언제
the only
기절했어?
one who can carry on the
지금.
family bloodline and restore our lost fortune. To do that means setting aside my own dreams and ambitions.
You still have the right to pursue your dreams.
Ash, I must ask something of you.
Yes, of course. Anything.
My dream is aligned with your own. Please, for both of us, promise to see yours through.
That doesn't seem fair.
어머.
I'll never be able to see my dream through.
저
Doing so would
오늘은
mean
이만 가볼게요.
terrible misfortune for others.
아,
So,
주무세요.
I am bound by honor not to follow
안녕히
through on my
계세요,
own dream.
물결표.
주무셔요.
But I
굿밤.
can help you achieve yours.
Come on, this isn't like you at all. Please, don't smile when your eyes are so sad.
Come to think of it,
저는 스위치하고
응? 아, 장군님이다.
초랑님은 베스타하고
아닌데요, 저 포켓몬 하는데요.
포켓몬 하신대요. 키키키키키읒. 환승님은 소설 읽고 계세요. 비엘 읽어요.
야!
Hey there, Flame. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now,
올린
just a moment,
엄지.
Sylvain. If you must speak with
올린
me, I implore you
엄지.
to do so from where you stand.
웃기네.
My apologies if this comes across as rude,
올린
but please
엄지.
do not come any
이러네.
closer to me.
올린
Excuse
엄지.
me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Said that?
따봉이라고
I
하던가.
bet he also told you any
그러니까요,
woman who
아직
comes too
AI가
close to me is...
배웠네.
How does he
랩사
say it?
올린 엄지.
Doomed to misfortune?
He used those very words. Is it true then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you.
냅다
I have
올린
heard that men
엄지.
and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should
아
defend...
근데 저거
Yeah, forget it.
풍화설월
Let's get to the
맞나?
actual point.
맞아요.
맞을걸요?
저 얼굴로
Stay
영어
away from me.
쓰니까.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
적응 안 돼요.
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt
그런가요?
with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
샹. 그림체에
I would
따른
like to believe that
극한의
you are a sincere and
오타쿠라서
reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now,
이랜
if
이
you will
그림체
excuse me,
친구들이
I
영어
must be on my
쓰면
way.
Flame, wait!
이런.
Come back!
근데 요즘에는
And she's
북미풍 일본풍
All I
서로
was trying to do
많이
was deliver a
섞이는
message.
추세라서
Flame, hey! The professor said we need to come to the cathedral!
그건
I'll
맞는
run
것
really far
같아요.
ahead so you don't have to
최신
walk near me.
게임 보면
There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
외국 게임도 일본풍 많더라고요.
come to think of it,
맞아, 외국 게임 생각보다 많아요. 외국
근데 이
게임인데.
사람 이래놓고 외국 버투버팜.
아, 그러고 보니?
근데 버튜버 팔 때도 처음에
I have a tiny little request if you have time to help
애들
me.
영어 쓰는 거
I'm always
적응
happy to
못하긴
help.
했어요.
What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room. Okay. This.
안와
what I
카스파르.
had in
더빙.
mind.
개웃기네.
Come on, a big strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
There's still more to do. Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Leaving this place a mess wouldn't be fair to the next person who's assigned here. In fact, I think once we're done
말투
with this
대박
room, we should
찰짐.
clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I'm a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not?
카스파르,
Seems about right to me.
극호감,
Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why
극호감
do you think I'm
캐가
always
되었다.
training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have
제
noble
최애
status or wealth,
카스파르예요.
so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
성격
I
너무
suppose.
좋아요.
It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. Shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
아직까지는
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
아직까지.
Come to think of it.
또 봐야지. 초랑님,
네?
애쉬랑 카스파르. 지원회와 보실래요?
좀 상관없어요. 좋아요.
Did you hear, Caspar? There's been another... Hey, Ash!
됐다.
Hey, Ash! What's with all the noise? Did something happen?
I only just hurt myself.
이제 좀
Looks
내가
like a thief
아는데.
got into the pantry and made off with some of our food supply.
Stealing from a monastery? What kind of monster would do such a thing? Come on, we gotta get that dirty thief.
Definitely. I'm sure we can capture the culprit if we work together.
Capture? What are you talking about? Why bother? This is the kind of person who would steal from a monastery. We gotta take this guy out as soon as we see him. How do you expect to get rid of the evil in this world if that's how you're gonna treat it?
What? I should be the one asking you that. The first thing we need to do once we've caught this person is hear what they have to say. They might have been forced into a life of theft by some awful circumstances.
You really don't get it, do you? If you let people get away with stuff like this, it's only gonna get worse. If we're gonna uphold justice, then we gotta stop evil. Simple as that.
I'm all for the rule of law, but indiscriminate slaughter isn't going to solve anything. You can't just execute someone on a wild assumption and call it justice.
And you can't just hide behind your fancy words. You have to take action. You know what? Forget it. There's no point in arguing this with you. We're gonna have to fight this one out. Whoever wins gets to make the plan. Got it?
What? How is fighting supposed to decide who's wrong and who's right? We're not barbarians, are we? Just take it
근데
easy and we can
미룡의
talk this over.
주인한테
We don't
집쳤어.
have time to take it easy. The thief is getting away, and all you want to do is talk and...
Hey, did you hear? Apparently they caught the thief who stole the food. All's well that ends well, right?
Oh, come on! You hear that? You just cost me my chance.
떠들다가
If they've already been caught, let's just leave it at
도둑
that.
다 잡힘.
원래 다 그런 거지 뭐.
저 이 대사 보고 얘네 동선결혼 엔딩 시켜주기로 마음 먹었어요.
좋은데요? 아주 좋은 마음먹음을,
둘이 너무 케미가 키키키윽.
아주 좋은 마음가짐을 가지셨군요. 아, 정구 여보야가 들어왔어. 여보야 어서
전구님
와요.
하이. 하이.
하이 하이.
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
You're
지금 저희 영어 회화 공부하고 있어요.
This isn't what I had in mind.
키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키kikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikikiki 개웃겨요.
Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
There's still more to do.
아
Why do you
진짜
care
한
so
번
much
더
about keeping this
봐야지.
place clean? It's just a dorm room.
도대체
Were you
어쩌다가
raised in a stable? Leaving this
영어
place a mess wouldn't
회화로
be fair to the next person who uses it. In fact, I think once we're done with
세상을
this room, we should
살아가기.
clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I'm gonna date
황당.
myself. The fella I'm seeing has
전부님
quite a
혹시 제가
charming face,
게임하는 거
rich family,
보실
and
건가요?
I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of
일판
spending
듣고
time with all these
싶으면
guys who have tolerable personalities?
바꿔서 플레이
Oh, it
해드릴게요.
gets tedious at times.
어,
You must
체리,
listen to them talk
체리
for one
언니는
thing.
틀린 누나,
But it's
틀린
important
누나.
for my future.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not?
설마
Seems
영어
about right to
회화가
me. Sure, I'm a
찬님
noble, but I'm
게임
also a
때문에
second son.
나온
I don't have
거예요?
anything coming to me.
네.
Why do you think I'm always training so
진짜
much? I
개웃기다.
need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this
게임으로
world.
배우는 영어.
I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
근데 이 게임이
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar,
서양
I need to get ready
귀족들이
for my date. Shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely.
나라
I just
가지고
hope our
싸우는
efforts are worth
전쟁
it.
게임이라 영판으로 하면 자기나 상황 설명이 이해가 편하더라고요.
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a tiny little request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
전 어차피 영계국어라 둘 다 못 알아들어서 아 진짜 여기 개웃겨요 진짜 더빙 기빠
이빠거리는 거 겁나 웃기네.
Room. Okay.
어깨이
Your room. Okay.
예이.
진짜 마이크 안 켜서 그렇지 개 쪼개는 중
Your room. Okay. Your room.
저거 이제
Okay.
토미님의 그거 됨. 토미님의 그 다른 의미의
웃음벨.
지뢰. 웃음벨 지뢰 됨.
Room.
이제 저거 터트리면 이제
This isn't what I had in mind.
Come on, a big, strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
There's still more to do. Why do you care so much about keeping this place clean? It's just a dorm room.
Were you raised in a stable?
열심히
Leaving this
해루미를
place a mess
모으자.
wouldn't be fair to the next person who
루미
uses it.
해루미.
In
루미
fact,
루미.
I think once we're done with
this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I can date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tolerable personality.
Don't you get tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing.
That's how I see my training. I guess it's pretty much the same thing.
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything coming to me. Why do you think I'm always training so much? I need to prove myself on the battlefield if I plan on making it anywhere in this world. I know you don't have noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See? Pretty much the same thing.
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. Shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
포키몬 해야지. 초랑님이랑.
응? 아, 포켓몬이요? 좋아요. 잠깐만요. 저 지금 열심히 헤루미 모으고 있거든요. 이제 한 마리만 더 찾으면 돼요.
키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키키
뜨고 있어. 해 뜨기 전에 마지막 한 마리를. 저기 있다. 얘들아 비켜주련. 어이 기다려. 마지막 한 마리. 와, 이 많은 해루미들을 다 캡처해둬야지. 야호, 해룸이 다 모았다.
유.
야호. 저 이제 간장만 싸올게요. 그럼 이 도감은 거의 채우셨어요?
(330까지) 채웠어요.
헐, 대단하셔. 실로 아방가르드 하더군. 저희 내죽도 또 해야 되는데. 예술이란 곧 파괴와 창조, 양분이 되지 않게 발버둥 쳐보지도. 아, 캡처 안 했다. 뭐 어때? 어쩔 수 없지 뭐. 새우깡 간장이 너무 약해요. 저희 이안이 레벨이 40인데 간장 포켓몬 레벨이 14야.
이번 장 난이도 조절. 완전 실패했잖아요.
아니 근데 오픈 월드로 해가지고 또 어쩔 수 없었어요 이게. 원래는 포켓몬이 스토리 게임에서
오픈월드여도 젤다처럼 레벨 스케일링이 되면
그러니까 그렇게 해놨는 줄 알았는데 아니었네요.
근데 그렇게 하면 포켓몬 진화랑 배우는 기술이랑 2차전, 3차전, 4차전 이렇게 다 만들어주는 게 되는 거라 이해는 가는데 이해만 가서 문제예요.
이게 이성적으로는 알겠는데 마음이 받아들여주질 않아. 예솔은 때론 속도가 훈령, 스토리래, 뭔 소리래. 스피드를. 정구님은 지금 뭐 해요? 저기 두 사람 게임하고 한 사람 벨소설
유튜브
읽고.
시청.
으흐.
아, 남자들의 사랑. 저도 봐야겠어요.
남자들의
포타
사랑.
보러 가겠다는 뜻. 키키키읒.
너무 좋다.
근데 전구님은 포타만 봐도 행복하시겠다. 하하하.
아직
배가
볼 게
부릅니다.
많으셔.
북마크 했던 거 다 까고 계실 듯. 위기보다 포타에 돈 많이 쓰는 거 아님? 유우? 이 무슨? 포타의 진심이시구나. 북마크 이미 다 까서
이미 1월 1일에 다 빠진 거
이제
아니야?
서치하고 다녀요.
맞아요, 여러분. 저 제가 포켓몬 지금 스칼렛은 지금 컨셉으로 그걸 진이랑 하고 있잖아요. 진으로 하고 있잖아요.
진짜 구오빠 장르까지 전부 서치 중. 이거 완전 가쁘잖냐. 아,
아니 그래가지고 제가 어쨌든 그 조로아크가 아르센이거든요. 근데 제가 기술 쓰라고 기술 명령을 하면 안 들어요. 뭐지 이거?
아르생금 쪽이
아니 진짜요. 아니 다른 애들이랑 레벨도 비슷한데 걔만 유일하게
포켓몬까지
말을 안
가서도.
들어요. 막 제가 공격 그거 명령을
뭐지?
하잖아요. 그러면 걔가 아르센이 게으름을 피우고 있다 하고 안 해요.
그거 친밀도가 낮으면 그래요. 이 자식 반역을 여기서 하네.
근데 그거
자기가
일부러
잡은 포켓몬이어도 관장 배지 없으면 친밀도까지 낮으면 말 안 듣더라고요.
그래서 그런가? 그래도 다른 애들은 그래도 말 다 듣는데 유일하게 아니 레벨 다 거기서 거긴데 유일하게 아르센만 안 들음. 이 금쪽이 이런 것까지. 진짜 처음에 게으름을 피워서 말을 안 듣는 게으름을 피우고 있다 봤을 때 허망. 내가 왜 니돔의 명령을 들어야 하는 거지 하는 느낌이었어. 아버지 오시는 중?
아, 초랑님.
네?
저 도감 채우기 귀찮아요.
채우지 마. 그럼 안 채우는 게 답이었다. 채우지 않는 것도 하나의 답이고. 하지만 그러면서 당신 채울 거잖아. 그치만이
도감
그치,
채우기
아니,
말고 이제 컨텐츠가 없어요.
뭐 포켓몬이 마지막 그게 그거긴 하죠. 아니면 진짜 가끔 하는 이제 테라 레이드 배틀밖에 없긴 한데.
한손님이 교환으로 제 도감 채워주셨으면 좋겠다. 골뱅이 판소 찍먹.
안 그래도 판서님 아까까지만 해도
듣고
계속
계신가요?
원신하고 계셨는데.
허엉.
판서님 지금 원성 모은다고 바쁘셔가지고.
맞아요.
지금
호두
왜냐하면
다운됐어요.
아니 호두도 호두인데 다음 픽업이 지금 미쳐가지고
다음 픽업 누구예요?
다음 픽업이 그 이번에 신태 3명 그거 알하이탐이랑 소 같이 나오고요. 그 다음에 호두랑 야란이 같이 나오거든요. 그래서 되게 미쳤어요.
제가 야란이랑 호두 알고 있는데
네.
둘이 같이 나오고
맞아요.
알하이탐,
둘이 같이 나와요. 네.
신캐 나오면 라인업 빡시긴 하네요.
저 미쳤어요. 저도 지금 알하이탐은 데려오고 싶고, 그리고 저 야란 데려와야 되는데.
아니 뭐야. 잘생겼네요.
그쵸? 알하이탐 진짜 잘생겨서 짜증나요. 그래서 그 뭐지? 판소님이랑 저랑 디코에서 둘이서 같이 다음 있을 버전업 업데이트 방송할 때 같이 봤는데, 진짜 그거 TV 살짝 보여줬는데 진짜 잘생겨서 짜증나는 거예요. 아, 얘 왜 이렇게 잘생겼냐면서 피 받는다고. 잘생기지라도 않았으면. 아, 진짜 짜증나.
아 진짜
쟤 볼 때마다
잘생겼다.
짜증나. 그쵸? 아니, 쟤 데려와야 된다니까요. 잘생겨서 짜증나. 지금 저 친구랑 그 소랑 같이 나오고요. 그리고 이제 그 뒤에 호두랑 야란이 같이. 미친 거 같아. 아니, 미친 거 같은 게 아니고 그냥 미쳤어.
와. 원신
이번에 지금
켜야겠다.
원신. 네, 진짜 지금 켜셔야 됩니다. 원석 모으세요.
아, 다들 납치당하는구나.
아니, 그치만 정구님 저 왁구를 보세요.
근데 이래도 뽑아서 명함만 따고
아니야, 그래도 명함만 따는 게 어디.
게임 열심히 안 할 것 같아요.
아니, 원래
왜냐면
원신이랑 게임이
종료가
하는...
없어.
아,
인권캐 종료가
쩝.
어요.
쩝. 이제 다음에 종료 이제 들어올 때 되면 알려드려야겠다. 종료 다시 나온대요 하면서. 터미님, 우리
아니
까먹었어.
진짜 맨날 종료 픽업 지나고 나서 알아요.
괜찮아요, 터미님. 이번에는 저와 판소님이 있어.
키키키키키키키키키읒 부탁드립니다.
모르려고 해도 알 수밖에 없는 그런.